Hey guys, it's Christina from Modern Flower Creation. So today I will be showing you how to make a paper flower using my very own template. So you will need my template, and you will also need hot glue sticks. The one that I use is by Gorilla, and these are really good glue sticks. They're very reliable, they work, and they're very durable as well. So these are really great glue sticks. I really recommend it. The next thing you will need is a wood dowel, and this is to curl the petals. And then you'll also need a Surebonder glue gun. It doesn't have to be Surebonder, but you will need a glue gun. This is the one that I use. It's a high temperature glue gun. And you'll also need a base, which you will get with the purchase of the template from my Etsy shop. So let's get started, guys. For this template, you will get 6 different petals. It's the same petal, just different sizes. So you'll get a smallest all the way to an extra large petal. And you will need 6 petals of each size in order to make this flower. So we will go ahead and separate, we will start with the largest one so we can start curling them. So we will curl on each of the sides. You'll curl there, and you'll also want to curl there. So we will start curling the flowers gently with a dowel, and I just push it back and forth, and you can see that it has a nice curl. We'll start curling the other side as well. Again, very soft curl. And we will do the same thing for all of the other petals. So just curl very gently one side and then move on to the next. Again, we will do this for all of the petals. Now, if you don't have a wooden dowel, you can also use one of the glue sticks. As long as it's the full size glue sticks, you're able to use that instead of the wooden dowel. And the wooden dowel you can find at Walmart. The one that I have purchased here comes with many different sizes. You can also find them at Michael's, and I believe Joann sells them too. So now, since all of our petals are curled, we will get started with cutting. So we will cut halfway through the petal, and we will repeat the same process for all of the other petals. As you can see here, I am showing you how far I cut in through the petal. And we will do the same thing for the other petals as well. If you cut further down the petal, your flower will look very flat. So now that all the petals have been cut down the middle, we will start gluing all of our petals. We will start with gluing the left side just a little bit, and then bringing the right side up and putting it on top of the left side. This shuts your petal, and you no longer have that opening down the middle. And we will continue to do this process for all of the other petals by putting the glue always on the left side. And you don't have to add a lot of glue, just a little bit of glue. And make sure to bring that right side up and put it on top of the left side. And we will continue doing the same thing over and over again until we get to the last petal. Now that we have all of our petals glued, we will get started in assembling our paper flower that will be 24 inches in diameter. So we will need our 6-sided base, and this is the extra large 6-sided base. Again, this will come with the purchase of the template. So we will start with the first layer with our largest petal. You'll only glue on one side of the petal. So I only glued on the right side of the petal at the bottom, just on the right side, no glue on the left side. And I'm using the sides of that base to guide me where the petals are going to go. Again, I'm leaving that with no glue. So the second petal will go on that side right there, and so on. Again, that base is a great tool for when we are first starting our paper flowers to use as a guide, so we know where the petals should go. You don't want to add too much glue, but it's all based on preference. And here we go with our last petal of our first layer, and we are putting our last petal, a little bit of it underneath our first petal that we put onto that base. So you can see here that I'm putting glue so that way that petal does not come off. Going to zoom out a little bit so you guys can see, because this flower will be a pretty big flower once it's all done. we will start with our second layer, again only adding glue onto the right side of the bottom of the petal. You can see that there's sides. You have 6 openings. I apologize, they're openings, not sides. You have 6 openings around the flower, and that's where you should put your petals. So I'm putting it in between those 2 petals, and the third petal will be in between those 2 petals right there, and so on. Again, the last petal of that layer will go a little bit underneath that first petal. We'll just add glue there so it doesn't come off. And we will continue the same thing with the other layers, with the other petals. Continue doing the same thing until we get to the 6th layer. Again, this flower will have 6 layers. Each layer contains 6 petals. So now we are adding our last petal of the flower. So now the flower is completely done. So now we will add a center, and this center is from Cricut Design Space. It's under Dandelion. And that completes this paper flower tutorial. Here we have 24-inch paper flower completely done. Again, this can be purchased through my Etsy shop, Modern Flower Creation. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I am looking forward to making more videos for you guys. Please leave me a comment below to let me know what other tutorials you guys would like to see. I hope to see you guys next time. Thank you. And don't forget to subscribe, guys, to Modern Flower Creation. If you don't follow me already on Instagram, please make sure you do so. I have really awesome giveaways, and I also do live tutorials on Instagram, so I can show you guys how to make crafts and paper flowers as well. Thanks so much again for all your support. I really appreciate it, and catch you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.